What's going on, everybody? All right, so we got the F450, my everyday carry for everything inside the truck, in the bed, everything I carry on a daily basis. It does, fluctuate, obviously. I do this once in the summer, once in the winter time, because obviously the things I carry in the truck in the winter time are probably a little more winter oriented. So let's go through everything. I'll show you all the tools I keep in there, everything else, all the goodies, and just in case something happens, all the old poops kind of stuff. So let's get right into it. All right, so we've got a 2020 F450. I already have multiple videos on this truck. Absolutely love it. Yeah, I'm missing a hubcap. It's already at the dealership. I just gotta go pick it up here. But I rubbed up against a little Comcast node and it popped off and I want a new one. So there you go. So 2020 F450, I've got 140,000 miles on, just shy of 140,000 miles on this bad boy. So no issues whatsoever. Yes, I had to replace a couple batteries, brakes, and tires, and just keep up your maintenance. That's all I gotta say about this truck. It's been phenomenal. Yeah, it's a work truck. I don't have any clean trucks, any clean vehicles on this channel. It's all dirty. We work with this. I drive this every day. It's my daily driver. So all right, so let's get in here. This is basically what it looks like. You guys can see it's dirty. We'll go in here. This is how I use it all the time. So I got a coffee mug because I run on coffee, and we'll go into here as well. We got a Garmin Overlander GPS. We've got a Cobra dash cam and an Escort 360 radar detector with the remote switch right there. Power source with the 110 just for charging your phone. Basically just my phones itself. So, and then the center console, we have what you guys can see in there: chapstick, clipping my nails, tweezers for slivers, a pew pew. I keep about 50 bucks, 100 bucks in cash just because, things happen. And underneath there, you guys can see I do have some business cards, but I mean, we really don't use those very much, but they're there. I do have occasionally, maybe 5 times a year, somebody actually requests them. But other than that, that's pretty much what I have up there. And then on the side compartments here, just a couple extra magazines. And that's pretty much it on this side here, you guys. I mean, that's all we have on the driver. It's dirty because I use it. Oh, and up top here, you guys can see I do have a regular fold out nice with a glass breaker, regular Milwaukee, sharp edge marker, pens, pencils, all that kind of stuff up there. Well, no pencils. And then if you guys were wondering, we got extra sunglasses up there. And of course, the auxiliary switch is what controls the radar detector, because everything else is hardwired in from the key fob itself. So it just turns on when I turn the key. So that's all I have. That's what I have it wired in at. And in the back seat here, we'll go into this. I'll bring this inside. That's just basically my poop bag. It's got some other stuff in there as well, because you guys can see I carry my daughter around. But we have that Milwaukee M18 half-inch high torque impact, some gloves, tissue. And that's basically it back here, you guys. There's not much out here. It's just a back seat and just some extra storage, but nothing else really to go off of. And underneath there, you guys can probably see, if it's not down there, I can't really see. It's bright out here, but I do keep a high reflective vis, because when I do dump, sometimes they request I wear a reflective vest. So in the back here, I already prepped this so I can get up here. This is nice. I know back in the day, but it was 10, 15 years ago, GM was making fun of this kind of stuff for Ford, but this is absolutely sweet. I just step right up here. So I keep 5 gallons of diesel, not really because I run out of diesel, but because if I'm renting equipment, I might only need it for an hour or two. I can just pop in a couple gallons. It saves me probably 20, 30 bucks in diesel charge from having to turn it in with a little bit lower tank than I got it for. Trailer chocks, and inside here, we've got the Badlands jack. We got the jack stands. We've got this baby. It's just basically all my tire changing, spark plug changing tools. We've got one jack, some toilet paper. We have paper towels, extra bungee cords. That's basically pretty much everything else in here too. And of course, some tire repair, tire iron, stuff like that, just in case. So that's all I got in the back here, you guys. This is, we work out of it all the time. So let's get down. All right, on this side, keep some extra water. We've got markers, some other stuff. Usually I keep some toys in here for the daughter. But yeah, that's basically all I have, and just kind of keeping it clean just in case something happens. I don't want anything crazy flying in my daughter's face or anything like that. So, and of course, we got some stickers. And the passenger side, it's a little more busy here. we've got more tools, flashlight, tape measure, and of course I do bring some tools as well. Either one of my Vito packs stays in here as well if I need it. But again, this side, of course, we have my business binder. It's got my builder's license and my EIN. We've got my card reader. This is the Clover. It's got its own cell reception, all that kind of stuff. Card reader. Gotta take payments for, you know, from the customers, because we're in business to make money, and that's pretty much all there is to it. On this side, and again, you guys can see dash cam, all the goodies that I have facing me just help me out. It's not because I speed in this truck, but I just don't want to be, you know, sometimes I go 45 into 35 if I get caught in a different kind of speed zone, but you know, it always helps out too. And then underneath my visor up there, that's where I keep all the documentation for, you know, CPL, you know, license, registration, insurance, all that kind of stuff too. So that is all I have in here. Let's go ahead and take that bag out. I'll break down everything else that I have inside it, just for just what I have in there, and keep it, you know, this is the summer version, so it's not gonna have any winter clothes in there, but let's go ahead and rock it out. All right, so this is basically everything in the bag. A couple things that are not in the bag, but I just wanted to kind of throw them in here as well. So in the front of the bag, we've got 2 liters. We've got a Camelback we actually built into it. Works fantastic. Again, most stuff's kind of rearranged. I warranted on my daughter because, I mean, sometimes, you know, I forget stuff, or she breaks something and I have to, you know, something happens and I got to do a change of clothes or whatever. So we got some ties, hair ties, and, you know, just some other stuff as well over here too. But in the front here, we got an extra flashlight, we got a chem light, we got pens, pencils, more chapstick, carabiner. But that's pretty much that. We also have a solid straight edge with a flint. This actually, I don't really like Bear Grylls, but this actually knife, I actually love it. It's fantastic. It's took it to Alaska, took a lot of places, and it needs to be sharpened, but it's fantastic for sure. So, and this bag is a 511. Not too happy exactly, because I mean, we got some damage with the bag as well, but zipper, I mean, yeah, it's functional, but it just sits in the truck. That's all it does, really. It just sits in the truck. What are you gonna do, right? So, all right, going from the left, we got just basically your Dayquil, NyQuil, Tylenol, ibuprofen, some, you know, baby oral pain meds. That's been, you know, it's probably not there anymore. But yeah, got that. We've also got some gauze, other stuff. We got some Tums in there as well, keeping that. Hand soap. We've got batteries. We've got fire starting stuff like that. Batteries mostly just for the flashlights and just extra stuff. 9-volt, AAA, AA. Some candy, extra energy. That is for the daughter. I don't really like those. I'm more of a milk dud kind of guy myself. We've got a Gerber. This is a multi-tool. Get this out of here. Boom, there you go. So don't use it very much, but it's there. We do have a power supply, power brick if you want to. It's actually solar charging, all that kind of stuff too. So, and we can do USB-C, USB, whatever that is. So, and we got, of course, more cords as well. I've got USB-C, USB, and the Lightning for the iPhone. Extra contacts. I do wear contacts. I got, you know, basically a week's supply, a little over a week's supply. Per eye. Snacks, a little bit of food in there. Mostly snacks for my daughter. Just sometimes I forget to, you know, bring her a snack, or sometimes she's, you know, wants to turn into a raging demon. So, extra clothes. This is not supposed to be here. This is just cleaning stuff, so we'll get that out of there. So, we got, you know, extra clothes for myself. This is not pants in case, like, I mean, sometimes I eat something wrong, I poop myself, I got to change out my drawers. I've gone into Porta Johns and there's no toilet paper in there, and it's too late. So I just got to use my underwear as toilet paper and call it a day. So extra stuff for myself, protect myself from myself. And of course, I've got some extra clothes for my daughter. And that's without being said, we do use those sometimes. Socks, underwear, shorts, pants, and a shirt. So first aid kit, very basic. We've got insect repellent, and we got SPF 50, sunscreen, extra garbage bag just for waterproofing, whatever I need to. Helps out, because I've actually used that. And there's a couple of things. I use the knife, I use the pens. Like, I have to replace some of this stuff over here a lot, because I do use it. Like, sometimes I need, you know, my guys need some garbage bags to get some stuff, clean up their job site. There we go. We got an extra 1 or 2 there you need. So regular phones, these are obviously stay with me at all times. Business phone, personal phone, and then I do have a regular old phone that's been cracked, you know, beat up, all that kind of stuff. But keep it charged, and you can download a bunch of maps, a bunch of contacts, a bunch of other information on it. It's just an asset. It stays in the bag. Yeah, so if I want to, I can just have access to it. Wi-Fi, no actual cell server. I don't keep a cell service on it, but because I have obviously 2 cell phones itself, but just in case as a backup. This stays in the truck, not in the bag. Just a laser rangefinder, measuring out stuff, estimating, and of course something to protect my head. Got that in Alaska actually, but yeah, this stays in the bag too, just for extra protection. And we got a map of an actual physical map of the local area that I work in. And then of course we have more maps and everything like that on that phone right there too. So extra set of gloves, and then of course we have Bluetooth wireless earbuds. Fantastic. I don't do anything without these because it's so nice to just listen to stuff, books, YouTube, anything you want to. It's so nice. Absolutely 150%. So that's basically it, you guys. That's what I carry on a daily basis in the truck. I mean, there's some, stuff goes in and out, tools, and it is, I do, clean it up. It's probably about as clean as it's ever going to get, but you guys can see if I'm missing something, let me know in the comment section. But like stuff I add in here because I've gone to some place and forgot my wallet, need the cash. Forgot something. Usually I don't forget my underwear, so I don't need it. But it's usually something else, more of an emergency type like that. But forget snacks, forget stuff, need some stuff to write on. Not feeling the best, Dayquil, NyQuil, all that good jazz. So I appreciate it, guys. Like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next video. And again, let me know what you guys think of this and if I'm missing anything, because I'm more than willing to add it if I'm actually going to use it, because I just got to protect myself from myself sometimes.